Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome to the tropical rainforest of Caswell County, North Carolina. That's what it feels like. We don't have a lot today, but you know, I think we got a pretty good video. I want to show you a few things. I got an announcement I want to make that's pretty exciting for me, and I hope it'll be exciting for you. But Leno told me, she said, look, you can't do no tractor work Saturday. And we canceled a trip that I was going to go haul some lumber with the gooseneck trailer. But she said, we need to fix our mulch a little bit in front of the house. And that's what we did, guys. We put a little new mulch down. And there's that piece of garlic I showed about 6 months ago in a video that must have fell off the porch into the mulch. So that's there. We got her some vincas. Nate sent me some big sunflowers, which I'm gonna plant some more, but I did plant that one up front here. Sammy started this out of a mason jar. It's either Silver Queen or Hastings Prolific, one or the other, not sure. This log has been here, guys, for 15 years, and it's still holding on. It was a knotty log and hard. And I think this one's what, Silver Queen, Sammy? Maybe. It's either Silver Queen or Hastings. We'll know which one is which. And then these are some volunteer tomatoes that came up from that big old tomato plant she had last year right here. And I put a few more vincas on the end. Let's, just to give you an idea of how wet it is out here. It's wet. It's wet in my front yard. Albeit, guys, I could use a little bit of a French drain. Let's go out here and check the rain gauge. All right, I'm trying to remember when I dumped this. I know we had a thunderstorm last night. A little over 2. And I feel like, and you guys can see this spot here, you can see I don't have nothing in front of that lip. There's nothing to keep that lip from getting, and there's, you know, these trees right here, they're further enough away where we don't have to do nothing. I hope my peach tree holds up, guys. I got the peach tree getting held up by a couple of braces. It did not drop as many as peaches as I thought it would. It kept them all, which that's fine. We just hope it don't break down. We may have to check it another day or two and see about some more braces and stuff. I don't like doing this, but I put fertilizer on the sweet potatoes yesterday evening on top of the ground. You know, it is what it is. It's going to get some of it. It may lose some. It may wash some away, but I had to get something started in the ground. It's not but 6 rolls. I think I used a 4-gallon bucket. So, I mean, you know, it's not that big of a loss. It's not like I was fertilizing 50 acres on top of the ground, but we're going to do the same thing to some watermelon up here at the Jimmy Red corn patch that has been eat up with crows twice. Having said that, let's go up here, because that's going to lead us into our announcement. All right, we are at the Jimmy Red field that we have planted twice this year. I'm just looking down these rows, guys. Amazingly enough, I see 0 corn. Can you believe that? It's probably an acre here, close to it. 0 corn. Now I found one right here on the end. It should be that tall. Y'all see that? It should be that tall. He's never gonna make it, so we're gonna pull him up. But that's how tall it should be, and it should be all the way out through there. So I said I wasn't gonna plant it again. I got doing some research. Found a product that we're gonna try. We're gonna try it one more time. It's gonna be a little bit of a late corn patch, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll make, and it may be November before I can pull it off the stalk, but I think it'll be okay. But we're gonna try it one more time with a product called Avipel, A-V-I-P-E-L, and I'll put a picture of it right here while I'm talking about it. And this product is a seed coating that makes the crow absolutely sick when he bites into it. I'll be able to put a link where you guys can buy it by the gallon or by a quart. I will say this, 13.5 ounces will treat 100 pounds of seed. So if you buy a quart of it, that would probably last you a couple years. Right now, they only have it in liquid. They do have powder, but they had to get it recertified this year. So he's hoping to have it back next year. He's not a very huge company. Well, I say not very huge. I'm not really sure. I think he told me it was just him and a couple other folks doing this. All natural ingredients. You'll see that picture of that web page that I'll put up. We're gonna try it. What can y'all think? A 98% loss, and I'll tell you what's really heartbreaking too. This field is a good field not to have a lot of weeds. It's been what, 3, almost 4 weeks since I planted this, and it's got no more grass than that. That's wonderful. I mean, that is nothing that the rolling cultivators couldn't go through right now and just tear out. So, you know, it's a good field as far as not a whole lot of weeds and stuff growing, but there is absolutely zero corn. They have got every piece of corn in this field. Amazing. Now, it's going to be a real test for that Avapil. I will get the name right one day. So it's going to be a true test, and I look forward to doing it as soon as it dries up enough, guys. We're going to cut this again. We'll plant it again with the seed coating on it, and hopefully it's getting shipped out now, so hopefully I'll have it here in the next day or two. And like I said, you know, it's threatening to rain today and a couple more days, but hopefully by the end of next week we can get this planted. Obviously we're going to film it. You'll see another planting video of some corn. We're going to film it, and we'll probably film mixing it up in the bucket. And hopefully, I think it'd be something great for the channel, for all you subscribers that raise corn. I want something that I can plant it, and I'll be honest with you, I'm much more apt to put fertilizer down when I plant it with this Avapil than I am none at all, because that's what I worry about, is getting, you know, $100 worth of fertilizer down, and then they do this, eat everything. So, which leads me into, I may be trying to rig up another fertilizer system for my Farmall 140 while I plant it and leave the one on the Super A. I do have almost enough parts to do a whole nother set of fertilizer, so we may be doing that early next week in the video, seeing if we can get one freed up enough to start working on the 140. Lost train of thought. So I did see the watermelon about a week ago. We're getting ready to walk over here now. We're going to put some fertilizer on it. Again, guys, this is not my first choice to do it like this. I might could bring that Super A up here, but it would be awful muddy. It would be big time muddy, and I don't want to quite do that. So let's go over here at the bucket. Now, I noticed some real big turkey tracks too, so we're going to say the turkeys got on some of it. And then we're going to say the crows did about 80% of it. But let's see what we got on the watermelons. There we go. That's a good looking row of watermelons there, bud. Let's give them something to, we're going to give them something to eat on here. They're going to need to be cultivated next week for sure. A little bit of, y'all can see what my boots are doing. I wonder why the crow wouldn't try to get the watermelon out and get the seed off it. Maybe it's just not enough for them. Well, we're going to take care of this right now. It's pretty clean.
Well, you're going to be giving us some watermelon away.
As you guys can see, that was a mess. We're going to have to visit the water hose when we get home. man, as I was putting the fertilizer out, I could just hear crows everywhere. Back, back, back. They were probably saying he's planting. And I hope they do eat some of it, because I want them to get sick as a dog and remember, you know, what's in that seed. So I look forward to doing that. And we've got the electric fence up around the sweet potatoes in that garden. And I must have got a better ground than I did last year, because it shocked me good. But a little bit of a short video, but I wanted to make that announcement and show y'all. And I haven't showed this field since the second time we planted it. You know, we come up here to cultivate it that day, and I showed me planting it at the end of that video a little bit, and then I never showed it again. The watermelon's fine. If 10 plants make it out of that super long row, we'll have more watermelons than we can eat. So what we'll do is, when we get them up laid by, I'll probably get the disc and cut on each side of the row a couple of, again, to give them vines somewhere to go, and you know, we'll see what we got. We'll see how it comes out. It was just some seed we had in the freezer, and you know, 10 pound, 15 pound of fertilizer. Hey, it's worth it. We'll try it. It's probably gonna be wind up cheaper than buying one at Food Line, but anyway, thank you guys for all the new subscribers. I think some of you may have come over from True Grit Appalachian Ways, Andy over there and Megan. I really appreciate that. I hope to meet them soon, and I've been watching her channel for a while. I just hadn't really said much about it. Been watching it and watching with the Kubota, and he does a lot of things that I grew up doing that nobody does much anymore, but we all did when we were younger. And I told him the other day that I seen Megan milking a cow. I could never do that. I could never get that cow to milk to save my life, but she was doing it just as good as a machine was. But anyway, thank you guys. God bless you. Hang in there. Have a good week, a good day. God loves you. We'll see you.